Hi, I'm Mark with At My Home, and today we are checking out the Reolink Altas PT Ultra, Reolink solar panel, and the Reolink Home Hub. Reolink sent us these for the review. And yes, that is Altus, not Atlas, though it takes a bit of practice not to say Atlas. This camera has a really large battery, 20,000 milliamp hours, which allows for up to 96 hours of continuous recording according to Reolink. Now, I did test this, and it did last a while, though not 96 hours. Of course, using the solar panel helps. What's more important about having the large battery is actually supporting 10-second motion pre-roll. Having pre-roll on a battery cam is huge. Now you can catch who or what causes the motion. As for this review, we've had the Altus installed for over a month. We have the Altus set to pre-roll, motion detection recording only, and with that large battery and solar panel, we haven't had to charge the battery. Before you install, don't forget to install an SD card up to 512 gigabytes. And no, they do not provide one, which may not matter if you use the Home Hub. The Altus comes with a couple of ways to mount it, both a bracket you screw into the wall like we did, or a strap you can use to mount it to a tree. If you use the bracket for the camera install, the small screws that hold the camera in place are hard to insert, so be careful not to drop them. The solar panel mounting is the same. We ended up using the strap for that. Adding to the Reolink app is as simple as scanning a QR code. Just follow their directions in the app. Then you can set the settings. Key settings are the pre-recording mode and its frame rate. Turn on the PR motion sensor. Set the camera recording on and set up detection alarm for auto tracking and tracking type, person, vehicle, and animal. The camera is 4K and pans up to 355 degrees and tilts up to 90, which means with auto tracking on, you can follow a subject most anywhere the camera sees. The camera has Color X night vision, which means you see color recordings at night. There is no IR recording. Color X will record color using ambient light without turning on its light to a certain level. Then, if it's too dark, we'll turn on its light. In all cases, Altus will record color. You do have the option to not allow the light to come on, though if it's too dark, you won't see anything. The dual band Wi-Fi 6 is solid, and even though our router is inside and a distance away, the live view plays fine. Your experience may be different depending on your network. We have a squirrel problem with our bird feeder, kind of like that guy with a gopher problem. Well, with continuous recording on, we were able to figure out how the squirrel was getting to the food. As a side note, the squirrel is smarter than we are. We can't seem to stop him. Night vision and detection is really good. With continuous recording off but pre-roll on, we were able to get notified of a skunk running through the yard. Auto track even followed him. Installing the Home Hub and adding our Reolink cameras was easy. The Home Hub requires you to use an Ethernet cable to directly connect it to your router. There is not a way to connect the hub to your router via Wi-Fi. You can install up to two 512 gigabyte SD cards. Reolink provides one 64 gigabyte SD card so you can get started. The Home Hub has dual band Wi-Fi 6 to access the cameras. You can have the Home Hub connect to your Wi-Fi cams via its network or your own. To add your cameras, the app presents you with a list of cameras that you already have connected to the app and magically moves them over to the Home Hub. You can add cameras you haven't previously installed too, though we didn't need to. Be warned, once a camera is connected to the Home Hub, it changes the camera password to one it selects and does not let you know what it is, so you cannot go back without resetting the camera. You also lose access to any previous recordings, so be sure to pull them off the camera beforehand if you need them. Not all cameras are supported in the Home Hub, though most wired cameras are, and some battery camera models as well, including the Altus. Think of the Home Hub as an NVR that supports battery cameras. The attached cameras show up as channels under the Home Hub, which you can then view from there. We especially like the immersive mode in the iOS app. Once you add the Altus to the Home Hub, you lose some functionality, such as continuous recording setup, pre-roll recording setup, detailed battery info. And while we really like that events are now easy to view via the events history on the Home Hub, downloaded video quality using the event history is low at 896 by 512. If you want the higher resolution file, 3840 by 2160, you need to open the Altus camera and select playback there. Then the files come down in clear or fluent depending on what you have set. So what do we think of the Altus PT Ultra and the Home Hub? Well, we think they are both a great addition to our home. The Altus pre-roll is a game-changing must-have feature, and having one storage device, the Home Hub, with the ability to see all the events in one place for all our Reolink cameras is excellent. Losing some of the functionality of the Altus when using the Home Hub is a concern, and hopefully Reolink will address this at a future update. Now, where's that squirrel? Thank you for watching.